Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas everyone. So I'm about to go into work. It is Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. And I'm just going to let you know how my shift goes. Normally I don't work on Thursdays at my part-time or whatever PRN job. I never pick up. I've been working there for 2 years now. The only time I've ever picked up an extra shift there is on the night shift, one time, and it was horrible. So normally I just always do my every other Saturday and Sunday I got hired for, but they have a requirement for the holidays where it's mandatory that we have to work either Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, and they try to switch it every year. So last year I worked on Christmas Eve, so this year I have to work on Christmas Day. Last year was horrible. There was only 3 CNAs when we really should have 5. And even with 5, that still gives me like a good amount of patients. Like 14 patients was still too many. So I don't know how it's going to be this year. So pray for me. And normally at this job, I work on the same assignment. Even though I'm only there every other weekend, it just ended up me working on the same assignment every time I did, which helps me out because I know the patients. But last year I was on a different assignment because I'm working with different CNAs because of the holidays. So I don't know how it's going to be, how many people we're going to have. I hope we're not short-staffed. Last year was absolutely hell. That's why I remember it. I was on the rehab side, which over there at that facility the call lights stay on, and it was non-stop. I probably had at least 25 patients, if not more, patients that I never worked before, and it was just like non-stop, going. So we really didn't even have time to chart. Me and the other 2 CNAs, we did not have time to chart. And I was like, oh, y'all not gonna chart? And she was like, no. And she was like, the deal in, better not text us, mess with us. We only got 3 people. It was non-stop. So I'm just gonna let y'all know how it goes this year. So yeah, I will see y'all later. All right, y'all, made it. I'm free. I'm off work on Christmas night. So I'm gonna tell y'all how my shift went. We had 4 CNAs this time, so automatically, better than last year. And I was on my regular assignment, so better than last year. I will tell y'all though about my shift. Something that was a little annoying is that I normally, the weekend that I work, me and this CNA that was my hall partner, she's full-time, or I think she works like 4 days a week, something like that. And basically I never worked with her because, like I said, we're on opposite weekends. But we're gonna call her Felicia. So Felicia, apparently she is always late, like every single day. At this place, second shift is from 2:30 to 10:30. And they're like, she shows up at the earliest 3:30. That's what time she gets there. To me, that's just so crazy how they let her do that. So she just gets to be an hour late every day, and she still has a job. But that's how these nursing homes are, some of them. But that's crazy. Because she wasn't there yet, and one of her lights was going off. No, her light wasn't going off. A family member had like popped out, and I was the first CNA that they saw. And they was like, can somebody get my aunt up? And I didn't know this lady's transfer status. She's a tiny lady, but I still need to know her transfer status. If she's a 1+, 2+, what? So I went to ask the first shift CNA because they were still there. Oh yeah, and at this place, some of the first shift CNAs, they hang out like until, even though their shift ends at 2:30, they hang around sometimes till 3, 3:30, 4 o'clock just to get some extra pay. Yeah. And that's another thing. The facility they just let them do that. But okay. So they were still there, and it was the first shift CNA that had her. I just wanted to know her transfer status because I've never transferred this lady before. Oh, I just put her to bed. I ain't getting her up. Duh, duh, duh. And then her cousin, there's one of the girls that work there is her cousin. She's like, well, ain't it on second shift now? I just wanted her transfer status. That's all I wanted. This ain't even my patient, but Felicia is allowed to show up whenever the hell she wants. So I'm just wanting to know her transfer status because I've never transferred her before. That's all. And she said that, you know, she just laid the lady down. The lady was just asked to be laid down. So I get it. That's annoying as hell. It is. When you asked to be laid down, then as soon as your family gets here, now you want to get back up. Because with some people, it's hard getting them up. Now this lady, it wasn't hard getting her up. All I had to do was kind of like stand her up and pivot her in her chair. But my point is, can you just tell me her transfer? All you had to do was say she's a 1+, she's a 2+, whatever her transfer status is. Just tell me. That's what I asked. So this place, sometimes this place can be a little ghetto. That's how I like it, because it pays me every week, and I don't, you know, stuff like that. I like it enough where I could work here every other weekend, my regular schedule, but I don't think I would want to work there full time. I would get annoyed and aggravated, I think, especially if I had a hall partner that shows up an hour late every day, and so I have to basically do her work. I have to answer her lights and stuff until she gets there. I just don't think that's fair. They say sometimes she might not get it till 4 o'clock, and it's like completely normal for her. That's just like, that's regular. I don't understand that, and I'm getting fussed at by another CNA when this ain't even, well, not fussed at, but you know, I'm having to deal with this. It ain't even my patient. It's not even my patient. So, but other than that, did anything else happen? I don't think so. It was not bad though. It wasn't a bad shift. It's pretty busy, but it wasn't bad. I'm glad we have 4 CNAs. I'm glad it's over. I do wish we got a holiday pay. At this place, they don't do holiday pay. I asked. It said that you have to pay yourself, meaning like if you want to get paid extra, you have to take some of your PTO. I don't have PTO, I don't think. I literally only work here every other Saturday and Sunday, and that's all I'm ever going to do here is every other Saturday and Sunday, because the pay that I get every week, it's not like a whole lot, but it helps. The fact that they pay me every single week, it helps me for personal reasons. So that's one of the reasons that weekly pay. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So, what else? I think that's about it. Oh, this ain't really none of my business, but the nurses here, they a little reckless, some of them. So the nurse just, like, there's one resident, she just left his pills on his little table. So she didn't even make sure he took them. Like, y'all a little reckless for me. It was only 2 pills, but still, she just left them there, like, but hey. And I remember one time a nurse, the key to her cart, right? She left the keys in the narcotic box, and the narcotic box was a little bit open. I'm like, y'all reckless, ain't you? When I'm on the cart, honey, them keys are staying in my pocket. The only time I take them out is when I need to open the narcotic box, or when I'm counting off with the next shift, or if I need to go in the med room. That's it. I guard those keys. Like, I don't play about them narcotics. And she just left the key. Oh, but hey, that's how they do here, I guess. I don't know. Maybe she forgot. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, take a shower. I think I'm gonna make myself like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And yeah, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time.